Hello everyone and welcome to Tournament 23 of Irish Warrior. Last tournament was the second one on Halo Infinite. We saw some shockers. Joey failed stage 1. We saw 12 stage 1 clears, tough stage 2. Only Smokey and Fireball able to get to stage 3. Neither of them able to get through. The question is, 50 more competitors here today. Will any of them get to the final stage? Let's find out right now. First stage has a couple of modifications from last time, all beginning with a new first obstacle, the shrinking steps. There are 5 steps, they get progressively smaller. There's some tricky jumps in there, but it's a quick, should hopefully be pain-free first obstacle for most of our competitors. And that's the Circle Hammer, debuted last tournament. You jump across the poles, pick left or right, and then back to the center, make the dismount, and then you're onto the diamond bag. You know it by now, jump across those 3 diamonds, and make the dismount. Then it's the dancing stones. The balls have been made slightly smaller since last time. They're about 2.5 feet in diameter in comparison to 3 in the last tournament. And then it's the wire bridge. Jump your way across those 7 wires. Notice that white pole. That's where the jumps get a little bit bigger for the last 2. Make it across that, and then you're on the escape wall. Jump up, get into the mongoose. And then it's the triple hurdle. This obstacle debuted in the last tournament and was very difficult. You got 3 poles and 3 logs that you got to work your way across. From that last log, then you jump onto the cargo climb. 5 rungs that you jump up, and then you hit the buzzer. And if you do it within 1 minute and 45 seconds, 5 seconds less than last time, you are on to the second stage. So 50 competitors here today, all beginning with number 1, Akasoma, hoping to get us off to a good start here. He's the first to take on the shrinking steps, and he can't even make the first jump. Well, he did not get off to a good start for this turn. All right, Dirty Daddy. All right, he's made the first jump. We've made considerable improvement already. He's to the 4th. The 5th is a small step, and he can't get there. Looked like Dirty Daddy might have went a little too fast there and unable to get to the first obstacle. Now we have Honey Toast 2 at number 3. And he's speeding his way along. He gets to that 5th step and makes the very easy dismount across. Honey Toast will be the first to take on the Circle Hammer today. He stops and gets a horrible jump. I mean, hard to imagine doing much worse than that on the Circle Hammer, but at least he beat the first obstacle. All right, Gamer Boy, or G4, Weimer Boy. Interesting. Shout out G4, which had Ninja Warrior before. But yeah, he's number 4, and he's making some crazy saves. He got a save, jump on that 3rd step, and then just walked off. All right, Stockfish 3482 at number 5. Makes the first jump, and the second, taking his time here, setting up for these jumps. Nothing wrong with that, but this time is a little tight, and he backs off the 4th step. We had Gamer Boy back off the 3rd, and then we have Stockfish going off the 4th. This is proving to be a tough first obstacle, and the Novemberist is another first jump failure. That is 5 of the first 6 competitors going down on the first obstacle. And now we have Chipolo, probably no relation to Chipotle, but he is speeding his way across, and he is through the first obstacle. And now he will get his shot at the Circle Hammer. And he at least makes the first jump. And he's going quickly to the right, back to the left. He gets caught by the pole and cannot get to that 3rd pole. And Chipolo out on the Circle Hammer. And now we have a newcomer with some definite promise. It is Glowcombs. We've seen him do really well on some other courses. He beat stage 1 in the last Spartan Sasuke tournament, and he is through the first obstacle here today. And, oh, interesting. Taking some time to celebrate beating the first obstacle. I mean, it has been tough, but, you know, this time you kind of got to keep moving here, Glowcombs. But now it looks like he's picking up the pace a little bit. And he's the first through the Circle Hammer today who will take on the Diamondback for his first time. Makes the jump to the 2nd, gets a good save jump there, going for the 3rd on that left side, getting another save jump, no problems with that, going for that dismount. It's a big one, but he gets there. And now 67 seconds, he's on to the dancing stones. This obstacle, again, made tougher since the last tournament. Can he figure it out? He's save jumping on these balls, but the time is starting to tick down. He's below 1 minute. You want to be right around 1 minute through this obstacle, and he's still on it. Gets a save jump on that 5th ball. Now down to 6, up to 7. He gets a save jump there, but the time is really ticking away. He gets across. 45 seconds, though. He's got to keep it going. Glowcombs is on the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th wire. He gets a save jump. He's going to stop on the 6th wire, set up for these last 2 jumps, which is fine, but the time is ticking. Oh, he makes the dismount, just barely. He's got 28 seconds. He needs up in 1, and he is. He's now got to fly. Oh, he jumps out the wrong side of the mongoose. Not recommended at all, but he hangs in there. Going for the triple hurdle, and he gets an ugly jump off that first pole. Couldn't keep his momentum going, and Glow comes as the first victim of the day on the triple hurdle. Probably didn't have enough time to clear, but still an awesome debut performance. And time for our fast forward, though. It is beginning here with JBBXI. He went horribly slow. That is the theme of this fast forward. That's why you'll see some somewhat decent runs. But yeah, he failed the dismount of the circle hammer. Then we had Darthzilla fail very early on the shrinking steps. Boy Pilled took about 45 seconds here on the shrinking steps trying to set up these jumps, and then decided to just go for it, and unfortunately missed the last one. And then we had a couple competitors go really slow on the circle hammer, but they were able to get to the fourth obstacle, all beginning here with the melon head. Again, a very promising run for a newcomer, and the melon head taking his time here really across the whole run. He's down to about 30 seconds left at this point, and then he misses the jump to the fourth and just crashes into the pole. And then after him, we had Denver Danks, another competitor that took his sweet time setting up those jumps on the circle hammer. Nothing wrong with that. You know, you want to get as far as you can, but really put himself in no position to be able to clear the stage. But Denver Danks had a really solid run going. He was moving fast through the dancing stones and then walked off that seventh ball. Bit of a heartbreaker. And now at number 14, we have Mr. E. Very clever gamer tag. This is one of our better ones we've had in a while. And he is quickly through the first obstacle. No real reason for concern. Okay, he's having trouble with the ramp, it seems. Interesting. And now going forward, the jump onto the circle hammer and misses that. All right, I'm not sure what that ramp nonsense was, but we'll move on to Phase Night 33. And he gets a quick jump off that third one and off the fourth, and he can't get enough momentum to get to the fifth. And Phase Night out on the first obstacle. That is a common trend here today. And now at number 16, we have Win with Win, 86, and he backs off that first step. Not good for a potential sponsorship with Win Casinos and all that for our show. All right, number 17, Hugo Corona G makes that first step and looks like he's taking his sweet time here and over jumps the second one. Shrinking steps are proving to be very difficult for our newcomers, but now we have Solus Seraph. He's being led by one guy. Another guy is behind him. He's got an entourage. The guy behind him failed. The guy in front of him failed, but he's the run that matters, Solus, and he's through the first obstacle. A bit of a weird way to get your run underway, but sure. It's just what he's decided to do, I guess. All right, he's jumping for that left side here on the circle hammer. Back to the center, and now going for the dismount and across. Now Solus jumping for that left side here on the Diamondback. Makes that second diamond. And now going forward the third. He's there. One more to go. Solus is across. And now 64 seconds left. He is on to the dancing stones. He's seen a couple newcomers fail this. Glow comes beat it. What side will he be on? He's moving pretty good. He is to that seventh one, doesn't walk off like Denver Danks, and he is across. He's the second competitor onto the wire bridge today. First one, second one. He's keeping good momentum going to the fifth, to the sixth. He gets caught, and he can't get the bigger jump to the seventh one. Very solid run by Solus Seraph, but it all ends on the wire bridge. And now we have Seismic Boat, and that was just a real sinking performance. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. All right, number 20, final newcomer of the tournament, Trunks MX. And he is another victim of that first jump, which really is not that hard, but our competitors are making it look that way. All right, all returning competitors the rest of the way. We will begin with Wild Sasuke, better known as Game Show. Game Show has failed the first, the second, and the third obstacles in his first three appearances. So we'll see if he has a repeat or if he picks something else to fail today. Well, first obstacle, he will not fail today. He failed the Mystic Timbers back in Tournament 19. And now he's onto the Circle Hammer. This obstacle did take him out last tournament. He was dealing with some controller issues last tournament. We'll see if he's got that figured out. But he is definitely taking some time here to set up. Not nearly as much as the competitors in the fast forward. But he is taking his time and gets the dismount. And now Wild Sasuke makes that first jump on the Diamondback, going forward the second one quickly. He is there, just a dismount between him and a personal best. Game Show is across. Well done. Now he's got a minute left for the Dancing Stones. And he overshoots the second one. Oh, he's trying to pick up the pace a little bit. The time was definitely against him. But still, a very solid run. Like I said, personal best. You can't complain too much about that. And now it is Foamy Boy at number 22. 17th consecutive appearance. He was on a bit of a hot streak, but took a step back in the last tournament, failing at the circle hammer on the dismount. He tried to get a dolphin jump here at the end of this, but could not make that dismount. But now Foamy taking his time going down, and now here it is. The jump took him out last time, and he's across. Foamy now onto the Diamondback. An obstacle that really was a stopgap for him for a long time, and he got a low jump off that first diamond, but he is okay. And now going forward, the third diamond just barely makes it. And now just the dismount to go, and Foamy is across, and now he's on to the Dancing Stones. A new obstacle for him. He didn't get this far last time, so he's on to the fourth, dropping down to the fifth. He overshoots the fifth ball. Foamy Boy, another solid run. Again, he keeps starting to put some good runs together, find some footing, but unfortunately he is out. And now August Halo 1. He debuted last time and failed the Diamondback. And now he's on the Shrinking Steps, and he comes up short of the fifth step. And we have another Shrinking Steps fail. They're starting to stack up. That is 13 out of the first 23 competitors going down on the Shrinking Steps. And now number 24, we have Demigods. He also failed the Diamondback last time. He had a bit of time off, but came back last time. And he almost failed that jump to the third step and gets no momentum going for the fifth. And we have another fail on the Shrinking Steps, and it's Demigods failing the first obstacle again. That is not what we wanted to see. But something we are happy to see is this man back. It is Daddy Cheese. He missed the last two tournaments, but he is back and ready to take on his first appearance on Infinite. But he also misses the fifth step. 3 returning competitors in a row going down on the Shrinking Steps. Now El Booker Taco hoping to end the streak here. This has been a tough obstacle. He just about makes that fifth step, and Booker Taco is through the first obstacle, and we're back to the circle hammer. That's got to be a relief after what he just saw before him. Booker failed the Dancing Stones in the last tournament, was one of very few victims of it. I think there was only 2 fails on it, so the obstacle got made harder for this tournament. I'm sure he can't be happy about that, but he's through the circle hammer, and now getting ready for the Diamondback. Booker has beaten Stage 1 twice in the past. First competitor to go today that has beaten Stage 1 before. He beat Stage 1 in tournaments 11 and 15. Hoping to find that third clear here today. It's been a while, but Booker gets through the Diamondback. He's down to a minute, not a ton of time. He's got to keep it moving. Gets a save jump, lands that first ball. That's the jump he failed last time. Going for the second, and he almost landed it, and then kind of... I just don't think he got a very clean landing on it. He probably could have save jumped and made that, but the clock was definitely against him there, and Booker Taco out on the Dancing Stones for the second tournament in a row. As we move on to number 27, it is Spartan Walnut, 71. 8th appearance. Oh, he's taking some time here on the Shrinking Steps, stopping on that third one, but then going smoothly through the rest of them. He's only failed the 4th or the 5th obstacle in all of his appearances so far. Let's see if Walnut continues that trend, as he's going for that right side on the circle hammer. Back to the center, going for the dismount and across. Walnut has beaten the Diamondback in 7 consecutive appearances. Can he make it 8 in a row? Walnut has only missed Tournament 18 since he debuted in Tournament 15. So again, great to see him kind of become a regular competitor. Walnut gets that dismount, and he's got 62 seconds left as he is now on to the Dancing Stones. He took his time on this last time to beat it. Looks like he's doing that again. It's potentially going to cost him a chance at a clear. He's down to under 50, but he's on that 4th ball. He gets a second save jump there. This is potentially costly. He's on that 5th one. Going down to the 6th. He's going to go right for the 7th and save jump that. 1 more to go. He gets there and gets the dismount, but he's down to 33 seconds. You need to be up the escape wall around now to have a chance, and unfortunately, he's still on the wires, but this is what he failed last time. He's going for a personal best. He's moving good. 1 jump to go, and he is across. It's a personal best, at least for Walnut. 20 seconds. Going for the escape wall, not up in 1. Walnut Going for a second attempt, and he's not very close there. Didn't get a very good jump. And now Walnut will hear the klaxon here. 10 seconds. He misses his third attempt. Walnut misses a fourth attempt. He might be able to get one more attempt in. Can he get up the wall? No, he can't. Walnut will be an escape wall timeout here today, but still a very promising run, a personal best. If he can just pick up his speed a little bit in the front half of Stage 1, he definitely has the chance to clear Stage 1, I think, in the future. And unfortunately, he failed the escape wall one more time after the time expired. But now, it's the first member of the Perfect Attendance Club. It is Bubba Ace at number 28. He almost missed that first jump. That was a little close on the third one, too. The fourth one, the fifth one, and he is across. Bubba. A little scary there in that first obstacle, but no problems there. Bubba has failed the wire bridge in 3 consecutive tournaments. In Tournament 20 as the 4th obstacle, and then 21 and 22 as the 5th. Let's see what Bubba can do here as he's through the circle hammer. And now it's Diamondback. Bubba hoping to not make it 20 consecutive Stage 1 fails. He cleared Stage 1 all the way back in Tournament 3, and since then he's just been hunting that second clear and has not been able to find it. He gets through the Diamondback. That's been a nemesis of his, and now he is on to the Dancing Stones. Has been made tougher as he jumps up to that second one. Down and left to the third. A little close there, but he crouches there, sticks that one up to the 4th, and he runs off. He can't get a jump for the 5th. That is unfortunate for Bubba Ace. He cannot get a 4th attempt at the wire bridge. Well, he attempted it in... Never mind. He attempted it when it was the second obstacle and beat it, but he will not get another try at it today. He fails the Dancing Stones. And now, at number 29, getting some love from Snoz. It is Snoz. He's getting love from Hunter and Smokey. Snoz, unfortunately, had that heartbreaker back in Tournament 21. It looked like he was going to clear, and then ran off that last pole, and then last tournament went down at the wire bridge. Snoz was a little worried about that first obstacle, but he is through that. And now climbing up, taking a second to set up here for the circle hammer. He's going to go down that right side, and back to the center, and going for the dismount, and he's across. 81 seconds left. And Snoz will take on the Diamondback. He's going left. They're good, no problem. Taking some time to set up for the jump to the right. He's there, going for that dismount. A little bit of a weird angle, but he is across. 65 seconds left. Not horrible on time, but he'll need to keep on moving here through the rest of the stage as he gets a safe jump here on the second ball of the Dancing Stones. Another obstacle he was worried about. He gets a bad jump. He doesn't get his sprint going to the third ball. And Snoz is out on the 4th obstacle, the Dancing Stones. We're seeing a little bit more struggle here with this obstacle in this tournament. Those balls being made smaller appears to have had some effect on that. But now, at number 30, it is Tricky Cyrus, making his 18th appearance. Last time failed the wire bridge, 2 tournaments ago. Went down at the Tarzan poles, ran into some time trouble. Another competitor that really has underachieved, I would say, on this course. We've seen a few of these competitors over the tournaments that I would describe as that, and Tricky Cyrus is definitely in that crew, considering he's a total victory on Spartan Ninja Warrior. He's never even beaten the 3rd obstacle, Stage 2, on this course, but hoping to change that today. He's on that 3rd diamond of the Diamondback. No problems for him going forward at the dismount, and he's across with about 1:10 left. That's about the pace you want to be shooting for through the first 3 obstacles. And now he's speeding his way along these Dancing Stones quickly to the 7th, the 8th. No real hesitation. He's across. 56 seconds. Definitely the best pace we've seen to this point so far. Tricky Cyrus now going across these wires. Took him out. Last time he almost came up short of the 6th one. Going for the 7th. He'll get another save jump there. He'll burn a little bit of time, but he gets across. And now it's the escape wall. He struggled with this back in Tournament 21. Ooh, a bit of a weird, punchy thing, but he gets up, and he's got 32 seconds left. That's enough time, but he can't get to the first pole. Tricky Cyrus. I don't know what he was trying to do there, if he was going to try and stick the pole or go right for the dismount, but he didn't get any sprint going, and it has cost him. That's another Stage 1 fail for him. That's got to be tough for him. But we move on to Halo Fan at number 31. He was the first clear on Halo Infinite on this course. Shocked everybody in Tournament 21. Last time, though, unfortunately went down on the wire bridge. But considering that his last 2 appearances are his best 2 runs on this course, He had never beaten the third obstacle on Halo 5. He's definitely finding some form here. We've seen that kind of happen on some other courses as well. He beat Stage 1 in the last Halo Sasuke, and almost beat Stage 2, so we'll see if Halo Fan can carry that confidence into this run. As he's going for the dismount on the Diamondback, and that's his third time in a row beating that obstacle, and that's going to be very nice for him. Build some confidence on that obstacle, as he's now going down for the 5th ball of the Dancing Stones, 6th, the 7th, the 8th, and across. 57 on the clock as he's going for the wire bridge, the obstacle. That took him out in the last tournament. He's speeding his way along, going pretty good so far. He's going to go right for all of them and get through. 45 seconds left, good pace to this point. Oh, but he can't get up the escape wall in one. It's unfortunate. Doesn't get it on the second try either. Halo Fan, gotta get up here. Third attempt, no good. This is going to be a crucial attempt. He needs to get up here soon. Can't get up in 4. Halo Fan is struggling here. Not up in 5. Halo Fan has thrown away a chance to clear Stage 1 today. 6 attempts is no good either. He's got 20 seconds left, but man, he's having a disaster here on the escape wall. Not up again. He's trying to figure out what he's doing wrong. He beat this obstacle, no problems in Tournament 21, but today it is a different story. It was made slightly tougher in the last tournament, not by much, but I guess it was enough to throw off Halo Fan. Halo Fan is out on this obstacle. Time up. A lot of attempts. He had over 40 seconds left getting to this obstacle, and he can't get up the wall. Tough break for Halo Fan. Hope to see him back and get up that escape wall next time, though. But now we're at number 32. It is Go Tanks. We saw in Tournament 21, he had that amazing run. He finally broke through and beat the first stage. However, last tournament, it was a different story, unfortunately for Tanks. We'll see what happens here today. Go Tanks had all those Stage 1 fails before finally clearing in Tournament 21. So, just think about the weight lifted off of his shoulders. It's got to give him a lot of confidence here on this new game. Go Tanks. Now, first 2 obstacles were no problems for him, as by the time I've gotten to say all that, and now he is on Diamondback. Just 1 dismount to go, and he'll be through this, and he is. And now it's the Dancing Stones. 63 seconds left. Not the greatest time, but he still should be fine if he can keep on moving. But he's taking a lot of time here to set up. Going for the 5th. Now 6, 7. He's on that 7th one, going for the 8th. He's there, no, and he runs off the last ball. Oh, Go Tanks. Looks like he might have just been trying to make up some time there. Thought about the clock a little bit, but either way, he just didn't get the jump off. Unfortunate. But we move on to number 33. It is Killer Demand, Spenny 37. Last time, another wire bridge victim after clearing Stage 1 for his first time in Tournament 21. Killer, no problems there on the shrinking steps. Again, difficult first obstacle. Our competitors really got to be on their A game from the start. And, our veteran competitors are getting through. Killer, no problems on the circle hammer either. And now, it is the Diamondback. He failed this obstacle back in Tournament 17. A lot of competitors have had their struggles on the Diamondback in the past, but nobody's having any troubles with it so far, going for the dismount, and the Diamondback remains at 0 fails so far. 64 seconds left as he is on the Dancing Stones. This obstacle has been tough. So he's on that 3rd one, going down for the 5th, and now down for the 6th, up for the 7th. Doesn't want to pull Go Tanks here on this 8th ball. He gets the jump off and gets across. 49 seconds left. Takes a second to set up here for the wire bridge. And looks like he's moving here pretty good. He's on that 6th. The bigger jump to the 7th. Gets a weird slide, but it doesn't cost him. He is through. Going for the escape wall. Just took out Halo Fan, and Spenny has missed his first attempt. Needs to get it up here pretty soon. Not up on the second attempt either. Killer Demand. Not up in 3. The escape wall's causing problems today. Not up on his 4th try. 20 seconds left for Killer. He's up on 5 though, okay. 16 seconds left. Let's see how far he can get here on the triple hurdle. First time taking this on. And he gets that first jump. Well done there. Now the second jump as the klaxon sounds. He gets that. This could be close. He might be able to get through this obstacle. He gets onto the pole, onto the log, and Oh my goodness, that is super close. We might have to do a replay review to see what obstacle he failed. He does time out, but it was very close on if he failed either the triple hurdle or he landed on the cargo climb in time. Let's take a look at this here. Again, it was the escape wall that really cost him his run. I think he gets up in one attempt. He probably has a very good chance of clearing. And right there, 00. It looks like he is touching the cargo climb. That will count as a triple hurdle clear and will go down as a cargo climb failure. But, another good run for Killer Demand. He's really starting to, find his form here on this course. And now it is Free MMO Direct at number 34. A promising new competitor to the scene. We've seen him debut since the start of Infinite, searching that first clear on this course. Free had an unbelievable run on Halo Sasuke. So, again, another competitor carrying some confidence. Free is through the circle hammer, 82 seconds left. And now on the Diamondback, going very quick here, showing a lot of urgency, and he's through that obstacle, no problems at all. Best time to this point, 73 seconds before the Dancing Stones. He is moving with urgency. Free, look at him go. Doesn't want to make a reckless mistake, but he is across the Dancing Stones, still got a minute left. And now it's the wire bridge, took him out on his debut in Tournament 21. He's moving good. 6th, the 7th, those two farther jumps, he just about makes that dismount. And now Free going for the escape. He is up in one, plenty of time left, 43 seconds left. Oh, I thought he ran off, but he is okay. Gets a save jump on that first log. He makes the jump across. And now getting a sideways run-up thing for the second jump, and he can't get enough momentum to make the second log. And Free is out 2 tournaments in a row on the triple hurdle. Another time he knocks on the door and cannot get the job done. But we now have at number 35, Disappoint. Man, you got to feel for this competitor. First things first, shrinking steps. Again, this has been a tough obstacle, so we won't worry about this for him because he is a promising competitor. But yeah, he's failed the cargo climb in each of the last 2 tournaments in just heartbreaking fashion, hoping to finally hold his nerve and get the job done today. Another competitor, he's seen form. Disappoint moving his way across these diamonds. And so far so good, and makes the dismount. Disappoint moving good across the Dancing Stones. Stops on that 5th one, no problems with that, as he gets onto the 7th and through the obstacle. And now Disappoint onto the wire bridge. Moving his way along, keeping a good pace going. You just got to keep your momentum on that obstacle, and he's done a great job of it. 45 seconds going for the escape wall. He's up in 1. That's big for him. He needs all the time he can have for these last 2 obstacles. Triple hurdle makes that first one. Come on, Disappoint. He gets a bit of a weird jump off that second one. Very late jump, but he is there. And now for the 3rd one. Disappoint getting a late jump again. He is there. He's onto the cargo climb. He has so much time. Come on, Disappoint. Don't screw this up. He screwed it up in the last 2 tournaments. Tournament 21 was all time. Tournament 22, he just made so many mistakes and timed out. This time, it won't matter. He is up top, and Disappoint gets his first stage clear on Irish Warrior, and that has got to be a big moment for him. Disappoint. Way to go. 11.85 seconds left. You really kept a good pace that whole run. Didn't do anything crazy. Didn't do anything super flashy. And at the end of the day, it all came down to this cargo climb. This was the one obstacle that he couldn't get through in the last 2 tournaments. It wasn't the most pretty thing in the world. As you can see here, he kind of clips off that ledge. Just barely makes it up to the 3rd. But he's able to just finally keep his composure. Make these jumps up to the top. Man, you just gotta feel like the weight lifted off his shoulders once he landed on top of that 5th ledge. And that was a guaranteed Disappoint would be hitting that buzzer and moving on to stage 2. Well done to him. And we'll see how many more can join him. He is our first clear of the day. This man is a great candidate to join him. He has been a stage 3 competitor in the past. You know him well. It is Flamosaurus here for the 23rd time. Last time, though, he did have a bit of a step back. He went down on the new triple hurdle. That was after beating 4 stage 1s in a row. Ooh, a little closer on that third step of the shrinking steps, but across with no other issues. Flame with 92 seconds left on the circle hammer. Back to the center. Now going forward, the dismount. Flame is across. And now onto the diamonds. For that right side there. And now going, just using that right side exclusively for the 2 jumps and going forward the dismount and across. 68 on the clock for Flame as he's on the dancing stones, an obstacle he also beat in the last tournament. Has been made tougher though. We've seen competitors that had no troubles with it before fail it today. Flame will not be one of them. 55 on the clock as he's going for the wire bridge. Flame moving good. He's keeping that momentum as well. Ooh, a little closer, jumping for that 7th, but gets a nice jump for the dismount. And now going for that passenger seat. He's done that before. Can't get up on the first attempt. Come on, Flame. He's up in 2. Well done. He's got that red mongoose. Apparently that's a Spartan ability I found out after Tournament 21. Flame on the triple hurdle makes that first jump. Well done. And now the second one. They're all difficult. He gets there. This third one took him out last time though. Can Flame pull it off? Flame getting a good jump. Yes, he gets a nice save jump. Puma would be proud of him. The captain of the Save Jump Academy or whatever. I'm not really sure what Puma's role is in the Save Jump Academy. Fill me in on that. But I know Flame, his role is to beat Stage 1 in Irish Warrior Tournament 23, and he's done it with 5.93 seconds left. And that even included an escape wall fail, so it shows you don't have to be perfect. You just got to be good enough to get to the finish line. And that was well done there by Flamosaurus. And now in number 37, we have Eternal Flame. We had Flamosaurus and Eternal Flame back to back. Eternal Flame through the first obstacle. We saw in the last tournament, Eternal Flame broke through, got his first stage clear, went down on the hands of the circle twist. Ooh, almost came up short there on that dismount of the circle hammer. That would have been a horrible follow-up to your first stage clear. Eternal Flame is through the Diamondback now. He's shaking it off. He's moving pretty good speed here. And now on these stones. He's down to the 5th. Oh my goodness, he almost missed that one. Gets a wise save jump there on that 6th one to keep himself under control. Bit of a sloppy run to this point, but with a lot of speed for Eternal Flame. As he's got 50 on the clock. Looks like he's oh no, he is going to keep going. Wow, I'm not sure how he made that 7th pull. He is going to stop there and set himself up for that dismount, which he gets. Going for the escape wall. This is an obstacle that he has struggled with in the past. He timed out on it in Tournament 21. Gets up on the second try, though. 34 seconds left as he is going for the triple hurdle. First jump, very smooth. And now setting himself up on that second one. Going for it and coming up short. Eternal Flame didn't get the clean jump off that second pull. And he is down in late stage 1. But this takes us to number 38. This is Alpha Puma. Puma also beat stage 1 in the last tournament. Went down on the hands of the circle twist. Oh my goodness, Puma getting a save jump on that 3rd step of the shrinking steps. A save jump on the 5th one as well. Puma, my goodness, he's making that first obstacle scary. It took him almost 15 seconds to beat the first obstacle, but he is at least through that. That could have been a disaster. Really not what we wanted to see there from Alpha Puma. But now he's made his way much better through the circle hammer, and now he's on to the diamonds. Puma using that right side, going for that 3rd diamond, and now the dismount to go. And he's across. 63 seconds on the clock. Wasted a lot of time there on that first obstacle, so he's a little bit behind the pace you want to be at, but he's moving now for that last ball and through. 51 on the clock, though. He's going to have to keep an eye on this clock the rest of the way. So he's moving now, smoothly going across the wires. 7th wire going for the dismount. He's across. 38 on the clock. If he gets up the wall here in 1, he should be okay, and he is. 34 seconds left. This should be enough time for Puma, I would think. First things first, though, it's the triple hurdle. He almost came up short of that first one, getting a good save jump. And now Puma setting himself up, going for the second one, just about makes it. Puma with 20 seconds left, going for the third one. He runs off the pole. Oh no, Puma was so close to making it back-to-back. Stage 1 clears, but it's the triple hurdle that takes him out. It has been difficult today, and Puma is the next victim of it. This man knows what it's like to fail the triple hurdle. He failed it in the last tournament. It is Petrillo Fam 4. Petrillo's been on a bit of a weird run lately. He was really the guy in the early parts of this era, but he's now failed stage 1 in 4 of his last 5 tournaments, hoping to get back on the right foot and get another stage 1 clear here today. Of course, tournament 21, we do need to remember he did get to the cliffhanger, so he still does have it in him. He's just got to piece it together on this stage 1, which used to not really be a problem for him, but it has been lately. But the first 2 obstacles, no problems today. He's on to the diamonds, 77 on the clock. As he's going for the third, he slides down a little bit, but he's okay going for that dismount, and he's across. 68 seconds left as he lands that first ball of the dancing stones. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It looked like he didn't get a full sprint going for that jump to the third. Got a wise save jump there on that third ball. And now on that last ball, going for the dismount cross. 53 seconds left for Petrillo Fam 4 as he's going across the wires. 5, 6, 7. He's going to stop there. Nothing wrong with that. Set himself up and make the dismount. 39 on the clock, going for the escape wall. Not up in 1. Petrillo setting up his second attempt, and he is up. 32 seconds left. Should be enough time. Can't dilly-dally too much, though. Petrillo going for that first jump, making it with room to spare. And now setting himself up for the second one. Whoa, almost overshot that pole, so he's going to stop on it. Let's get a save jump, and he can't get the second jump. Petrillo Fam 4 is out on the triple hurdle again. And his stage 1 struggles continue. Not what we wanted to see from the former finalist here today. This takes us to number 40, Weapon Matt. Again here, because we really don't know when he's going to show up anymore. So he'll just kind of be permanent number 40 for the time being, because we have to save those night runs. As Weapon Matt gets to the shrinking steps, he'll bring back one of his signatures, the 360. Really, if you haven't seen this course before, first of all, what are you doing? There's plenty of other tournaments, but Matt truly is, the greatest competitor in this course. 2-time grand champion. He's got so many records, but really lately it's not gone his way. Tournament 20, he failed the Dragon Glider, took off tournament 21, and then last tournament failed the triple hurdle. So hoping to get his first clear in a while here. Of course, tournament 19, he did almost get to the final stage, failed the last jump of stage 3 on the rolling stairs. Matt hoping to rekindle that sort of form as he is through the dancing stones. Good pace to this point, 55 seconds left as he's onto the wire bridge. Weapon Matt moving good here. He's on the 6th, the 7th, going right for that dismount, and he's across. 43 seconds left, going for the escape wall. Up in 1, no problems there. Weapon Matt now onto this triple hurdle. First one, whoa, almost short, but he gets a great save jump there. 30 seconds left. Weapon Matt going for the second one. Whoa, another really good save jump. He's just barely making these jumps, but just one jump left to go. Matt doesn't get a clean landing on the third pole, and it costs him the momentum necessary to get onto the last log, and Matt is out on stage 1 again. Oh, man, that's so disappointing. Another, close call for Matt, but it's this triple hurdle for the second tournament in a row as we are now to the final 10 with just 2 clears on the board. And this takes us to number 41, Sonic Fan 10193. Sonic missed tournament 21, but came back in the last tournament and beat stage 1 yet again. He has truly been a man on fire in this era, hoping to keep this hot streak rolling. He's only failed stage 1 once in this era back in tournament 15. As Sonic had no trouble there with the first obstacle, and now it's the circle hammer, and he gets through that. Again, the rest of the stage is basically the same as it was last time, other than the modification to the dancing stones, so he should be pretty familiar with what he needs to do now. Sonic is through the Diamondback, and now going for the dancing stones. So he lands lands that third one, going up to 4, down to 5. Getting some save jumps here. He's being a little cautious. We've seen Sonic be pretty fast on other courses. Hasn't necessarily been the case on this course, but he's through the Dancing Stones. 50 seconds left now as he's on the wires. He's going a little bit of a back and forth. We've seen some competitors do this in the past. And now he's going straight for the 7th, and he can't make it. And Sonic Fan down on the wire bridge. The wire bridge has not really been as big of a factor today, but it's still a difficult obstacle, and Sonic learns that the hard way. This takes us to number 42, Hunter Unit 751. We'll see how Hunter handles the Tournament 23 course. Whoa, he stops there on that 4th step, set himself up for that 5th one. We've seen a few interesting decisions made here, but all that matters is getting through that first obstacle. You really don't want to fail that first obstacle. So many people have 15 in total. We don't want to see anybody added to that. Bit close there in that circle hammer dismount for Hunter Unit 751, but he's moving now onto the Diamondback. Hunter has beaten a lot of stage 1s on this course, but he's only beaten one with more than 10 seconds left. So we always see Hunter utilize the time limit to the fullest. So we'll see if that is going to happen again here today. So far moving at a pretty good pace as he's moving through the Dancing Stones and through that with 59 left. Yeah, good pace at this point. But it's now the wire bridge. He just watched Sonic Fan fail it. It is a difficult obstacle, but he's moving good. Gonna get a save jump there on that last one. Probably wise. He didn't get the cleanest jump off the 6th, but he gets that dismount and now going for the escape wall. Not up in 1. Come on, Hunter. Going now for his 2nd attempt, and he's up. 35 on the clock for the triple hurdle. This has been super tough today. Hunter lands the first one, and now going for the 2nd one. He lands the pole, going for the log. Yes, he's there. 20 seconds left. He's now going for that 3rd jump. He gets a save jump, sticks the pole, going right for that log, and he's there, going for the net. And now it's the cargo climb. 11 seconds left. Hunter climbing well, up to that top level, up to the top, and up to another stage 1 clear. 5.24. It's just the way Hunter runs courses. You just got to expect him to clear with less than 10 seconds left. But again, as long as it doesn't say zeros, it's clear, and you're on to stage 2, and that's what Hunter cares about. Great to see another solid stage 1 run from him. And now at number 43, another competitor that's been very solid. It is RPG 445. 2 tournaments ago, we saw him get his first ever stage 3 on this course. Was one of 6, failed the Infinity Rings. However, last time went back to failing the Circle Twist. Rog has had some battles with stage 2 in the past. Had a tournament 21 stage 2 clear, meant a lot to him. So we'll see if he can have a run that resembles that. But first things first, he's back to stage 1 here. As Rog going nicely through the circle hammer and through that. Rog taking on the diamonds. He's going for that right side on the 2nd one, no problems there. Now going on the left side on the 3rd. Showing both sides some love. Going for the dismount, and Rog is across. 68 on the clock for the Dancing Stones. Rog getting a save jump there on that 3rd ball. Nothing wrong with that. It was a little bit off to the side, but didn't look like he was in grave danger. Rog getting it under control now, and he has got 53 seconds left for the wire bridge. Rog moving good. 5th. The 6th. Whoa! Another save jump. Probably wise. He kind of cut his momentum a little bit, and now he'll stop on that 7th one, make the dismount. 37 seconds left now. Rog up in 1. Well done. 33 seconds left. RPG 445 now on the triple hurdle, and he gets the first one. No problems there. He's going for that sideways run up, and he cannot make it onto the 2nd pole. And RPG 445 down on stage 1, down on the triple hurdle. Oh man, this obstacle is taking no prisoners today. But we move on to number 44. It's Patty Freakin'. Patty failed stage 1 in his first appearance in Tournament 20, but his first 2 Infinite runs have been very, very solid. Failed the Supermarket in Tournament 21, Pandora's Box last time, hoping to make that next step, get to stage 3 here today. Shrinking steps were no problems for him. Patty moving very quick here through the circle hammer as well, and he is through. And now it is the Diamondback. 80 seconds left. As he is on that right side, going back to the left. Ooh, look at the speed from Patty Freakin'. Lands that platform, He's got 71. This is very solid pace from Patty Freakin through these first few obstacles. And these dancing stones are tough. You can't take them lightly. But moving good. He's got a minute left for the last 4 obstacles. Patty Freakin on the wires. He's on the 5th, 6th. Got caught up a little bit there. Gets a good save jump on the 7th. I think if he would have gone right for the dismount, he would have been short. But he is there. And now going for the escape wall. Mongoose was a little weird there, but it didn't affect him. He is up. 38 seconds left for the triple hurdle. He beat this obstacle last time. He's gotten the first jump, no problems. Going quickly for that second jump. Patty is there. 28 seconds left. Patty going for that third one. Lands it. Doesn't get a clean jump. Patty Freakin is out on the triple hurdle. Another established competitor down at this obstacle. Oh, man, that stage 3 trip will have to wait for another day. In the meantime, we have somebody that got to stage 3 in his first ever appearance, all the way back in tournament 5. It is Ump Double Ump. Back for his 5th consecutive appearance. Last time he shockingly failed the obstacle behind him, the Mongoose obstacle, the super launch. But we'll see if Ump can, make that next step, get his second trip to stage 3, his first trip in coming up on, 2.5 years, something like that. Ump quickly through the circle hammer, and now on the Diamondback. Ump, another one of those competitors that has not failed stage 1 on Halo Infinite on this course, as the Diamondback is no match for him. He's got 69 seconds left, and he is going through the dancing stones. We're seeing a lot more urgency from our later competitors on this obstacle, trying to build up as much time as possible for the last few obstacles. Take your time there if you need them. But Ump is now going across these wires. He's looking really good here. No problems there. 46 on the clock for Ump Double Ump. Up the wall in 1. 43 seconds left. Plenty of time for him. Can he get the triple hurdle, though? It's been so tough today. First one is good. Second one, Ump Double Ump. Ooh, it wasn't the cleanest jump off the pole, but he is okay. 28 seconds left going forward. The third one. Ump is there. Gets a safe jump on that log just to be extra safe. Nothing wrong with that. 21 seconds left for the cargo climb. Don't pull a mistake here. Don't do something crazy. He's got one more jump up to the top level, and then it's a straight jump to the finish. Well done, Ump Double Ump. 11.18 seconds left. That is pretty much textbook on how you want to do stage 1. Keep up a good pace, but just don't do anything reckless, crazy. Execute your jumps, and that was well done. You'll be back on stage 2. This takes us to number 46, Atlantic Camp, better known as Atlantic Champ or Chumpy. Atlantic got 3rd place in the last tournament, failed the last wall of the supermarket. Was a great run from him, but we would have loved to seen him on stage 3. He knows he has it in him. He did get to stage 3 a couple times back in tournament 5 and tournament 19, so Atlantic hoping to find that 3rd trip here today, as the circle hammer is beaten, and now it's the Diamondback. Atlantic moving good here. Running off that left side, going for a quick early dismount, and he is there. Now it is Dancing Stones. 68 seconds left for Atlantic. It's moving well. Down and up to the 7th ball and 8th ball, and he is across. A minute left as he hits the finish platform of that one. And now it's the wires. He failed the wire bridge back in tournament 20 when it was the 4th obstacle. In this iteration, bit of a weird jump to that 6th wire. Was able to get just enough momentum to get through and get up the escape wall in 1. He's got 42 seconds left. Should be enough time for Atlantic as he goes, makes that first jump. And now going for that sideways run up. He shoots. Oh my goodness, he stops on the pole. He's looking backwards. Whoa, he's going to reset here. This is very odd. Atlantic going to take a second attempt at the sideways run up, and he gets it. Wow, that's super strange. Going for the sideways again. And he comes up short on the 3rd one. What a crazy run through that obstacle. And it has not worked out for him. Atlantic down on the triple hurdle. Another victim of it. And this takes us, though, to number 47, Strafe Helix. The other person that failed the supermarket in the last tournament, but tournament 21. Like Rog, he broke through, finally got his first trip to the 3rd stage. Hoping to have another good run. Again, his last 2 runs have been his best 2 runs he's ever had on this course, so hoping to keep that kind of momentum going. Strafe has just jumped at a very high level here on Halo Infinite so far in the early going. See how he goes here in Tournament 23. First 2 obstacles, no match for him. Now he's jumping flat right side, back to the left. Ooh, wow, he is moving fast through these diamonds. He's not messing around. To think that he failed the diamond back in his debut tournament back in Tournament 10, looked like a cakewalk for him here in Tournament 23 as he's down to the 5th, the 6th, up to the 7th, back across the 8th, and through the 4th obstacle. Halfway home, 4 tough obstacles still to go though for Strafe. First of them is the wires. He's going to stop on the 5th one. Bit of an interesting technique. First competitor we've seen do that today. That's fine. And he's going to go right from the 7th to the dismount. Wasn't the cleanest jump off, but he got enough off of it. And bit of a weird mount into the mongoose, but he is up the escape wall. He's got 30 seconds left. Triple hurdle. Makes the first one pretty smoothly. Now it's the second one. Strafe makes that. Now just 1 to go. 18 seconds left. Strafe Helix gets a late jump. Ooh, a bit of a crazy save jump. He almost save jumped over the log, but he is there. Got to be urgent here on the cargo climb, but he's making no mistakes. He's up to the top level and gets to the buzzer. 3.5 seconds left on the clock. We see how that time can be pretty tight. He really didn't do anything too crazy wrong. Just took his time in a few spots and cleared with just enough time. Well done there by Strafe Helix. He will get another trip to stage 2. And now it is Smokey Massacre here at number 48. He's always got Snoz there, rooting him on, giving him some love there on the starting line. It seems to be his trend on this course. Smokey, last tournament, got first place. He failed the scrambled eggs. It was his first time beating the Giga Cliffhanger. Join that elite club. We'll see if Smokey can follow that up today. Of course, he also got to stage 3 in Tournament 21, so off to a hot start here on Halo Infinite, hoping to keep it rolling. As Smokey is through the first 2 obstacles in very good pace. And now on to the diamonds. Nobody has failed this obstacle yet. It looks like I will not put a curse on Smokey. Yes, I won't. Okay, good. That would have been bad if you would have somehow failed the diamonds there. I would have felt very, to blame there. But now he's going through these dancing stones pretty smooth, and through that 58 as he's going for the wires. Smokey Massacre as we look behind him here. As he's to the 6th, the 7th veered a little right, and he is through. 45. He's not up the escape wall in 1 though. Come on, Smokey. Not up in the 2nd attempt. We've seen him struggle with the escape wall on Halo 5. Not really here on Infinite. He's missed another attempt. Okay, he's still got enough time. He's built up enough time on the other obstacles. He's missed his 4th attempt. He's under 30 seconds. Going for attempt 5. He's up, but he's got to go. 26 seconds left. Oh my goodness, this is going to be close. He's got to execute though. First things first, the triple hurl. First one, he is flying through. Second one, he gets there. Gets a jump across to the 3rd. Look at him go through this difficult obstacle. He is across and onto the cargo climb. He is flying. He is absolutely moving with urgency. And my goodness, he has made it through the last 2 obstacles in like 22 seconds. That is almost impossible to do, but it just shows how talented Smokey Massacre is. 5 escape wall attempts and 5.52 seconds left. Just unbelievable. I mean, he was in grave danger here of failing stage 1. I mean, the time was against him. He had this insanely difficult obstacle. It's been so tough for all of our competitors today, but he made it look like a cakewalk, doing these jump acrosses to set himself up just so fast. I don't know if he had that planned or if he just had to improvise with the time ticking down, but just everything there was just so well executed. And then that cargo climb, no mistakes there either. Got to the top, hit the buzzer, and we'll see him on stage 2 yet again. Well done by Smokey Massacre. And that takes us to 6 clears with 2 runners left to go. And at number 49, we have the other man that got to stage 3 last time, Fireball ZXZ. He is on a bit of a hot streak. He's gotten to 4 stage 3s in a row, and 7 of his last 8. He has really found some form after struggling there for a little bit. Fireball, no problems there on the first obstacle. And now it's the circle hammer. Fireball was very disappointed with his hockey pucks fail last tournament. It wasn't really an obstacle he was thinking he was going to fail. It just seemed like it was maybe an obstacle he overlooked a little bit in practice. Didn't spend enough time on it, but hoping to get back to stage 3, have another crack at that, and really that whole stage 3. But first things first, it's the Dancing Stones. It's the stage 1 as he's jumping down to the 5th, down to the 6th, up to the 7th, to the 8th, and he's through the minute left. Fireball moving with good pace. It seems to be just the way he jumps. He just goes so fast. Fireball moving good. He's on the 6th, the 7th. The wire bridge is no match for him as well. And now it's the escape wall. Tad gave Smokey a lot of problems, but no match for Fireball. And he's got over 40 seconds as he's going for the triple hurdle. Gets that first one, no problems. Going for that little bit of an early side run up. And he gets onto that second one. Going for the early run up again. Keep his full momentum. Just about makes it. Wasn't super pretty, but he is there. And now 24 seconds left. Plenty of time in hand for Fireball. Well done there. 19.42 seconds left. And get a nice little save jump on the third log again to jump down and celebrate. He'll shoot around. He'll jump into the water and get himself ready for stage 2, because that was a very solid stage 1 performance. And now just one man to go, a man hungry for some revenge. He's been on fire lately, except for the last tournament. It is Joey Davis. Last time was truly a stunner. His first time failing stage 1 since tournament 7, when he failed at the hands of the triple hurdle. But now Joey back on the course, hungry for some revenge. First obstacle, no problems for him. Again, we saw our veterans really have no issues with that shrinking steps. They all developed very solid techniques to get through, improvise where they needed to, got some save jumps and such. Joey also threw that circle hammer, going nicely through the diamonds. This jump would make history. And yes, no fails on the Diamondback today. Believe that's the first time that has ever happened. Hard to believe. But now it's the Dancing Stones. Joey's not really worried about the Diamondback stats. He's worrying about hitting that buzzer at the end of stage 1. As he's through the Dancing Stones. 56 seconds left on the clock. Joey now on these wires. Gotta keep your speed up. Ooh, a little closer on that 7th one, so he will stop and get across. Well done. 44 seconds left, going for the escape wall. He is up. All right. This is the obstacle that ended his hot streak last tournament. Can he do it? He'll stop on that first pull, jump for the log. 32 seconds left. Joey Davis. Looks like he's going to stop on the second pull 2, jump for the second log. He is there. 23 seconds left. He is taking his time here. He lands the third pull. He's going to set himself up. Go for the third one. Yes! Save jumps, and he sticks it. 12 seconds left, though, for Joey Davis. This is going to be such a rare sight. We're going to hear a klaxon for Joey Davis, but it doesn't matter. He does clear the first stage of Tournament 23, and that has got to be a big relief for him. All the wrongdoings of last tournament, they are wiped away, and Joey now has a new stage 1 clear streak, and he'll be on to stage 2 yet again. And he will round out this field of 8. A difficult stage 1. We saw 17 and 12 in the last 2 tournaments. Fireball getting the fastest time, and a very difficult stage 1. 15 shrinking steps fails, 8 dancing stones fails, and 10 triple hurdle fails. But now this solid field of 8 will take on stage 2. And it's the same obstacles, just a few modifications, all beginning with the beam flipper. Hasn't been super difficult on Halo Infinite with the ability to move more in midair, but it's still a difficult obstacle. You gotta, keep a good pace through it, make those difficult corner jumps, and then, climb up those 5 tires on the donut climb and take on the planetarium. This obstacle debuted in the last tournament and surprisingly didn't take anyone out. These balls have been moved around a little bit, though. The most notable one is the Jupiter jump that everybody was worried about last time. That jump got lowered a little bit, but then the next jump up to Saturn is a little bit more difficult. The circle twist is always difficult. Make your way across those 3 circles, across those pegs, and then it's the Pandora's box. jump your way on that ledge, jump for the pole, and get through, climb the stairs, and then drive your way off the super launch, land that island. Easier said than done, but if you can get there, then it's the supermarket. 8 aisles between you and a trip to the 3rd stage. Make your way through that and get to the buzzer. If you do it within 2:15, you're on to the 3rd stage.
It was a relief to get by stage 1, especially for my first time on any halo jumping course. Going into stage 2, I think the first half for me, it can go either way. The first half, the obstacle behind me, the solar system thing, it's like kind of been kicking my ass in practice, so hopefully I can get by that. And also the beam flippers kind of be tough for me, so hopefully I can get by that. But I think if I can get by the circle twist, I might have a shot, but we'll see.
So I had not even touched stage 1 before I actually did my run, or at least a practice before it. So clearing is definitely a pleasant surprise. Stage 2, if I somehow clear it this time, will also be a pleasant surprise, given my history on it. But hey, it is unlucky number 13. Hopefully it's actually lucky in this case.
Yeah, clearing stage 1 again was a hell of a relief. I feel a little bit lucky to be here, to be honest, because I was struggling a lot with lag for some reason on stage 1. This stage 2, honestly, it was really tough last tournament and only like 2 people beat it. But honestly, I think I should have beaten it in the last tournament. I felt really good, and I had such a bizarre mistake on the circle twist, something that the sort of mistake that I just never make. And I definitely, if I'd beaten the obstacle, I think I had enough time to finish. So I'm not saying I should clear this time, but I'm going to give it everything I can, and hopefully I can get back to stage 3. If not that, then at least get past the circle twist and fail something else.
Yeah, stage 1 went really smooth. I thought the timer was a lot shorter this time, so I kind of sent it there, and then we had 40 seconds left, so I dialed back a little bit. And then stage 2 is very similar to last tournament, so hopefully I can just not make as many mistakes. Just get through everything.
Stage 1 was pretty good. I got to the final score second last in 30 seconds. I decided to go Grandad space to get to the end. Stage 2, I'm just hoping to hopefully get to the end again and not stick on a banana peel in the one of the aisles and fall off the supermarket. Hopefully I can get back to stage 3 again.
Stage 1 felt good. Stage 2, we're back here again on Halo Infinite. Beat it the last 2 times. Hopefully I can go 3 in a row. Let's get back to stage 3. Let's do it!
Stage 1 went pretty good. I felt like it went pretty smooth. I don't feel like I had too many bumps along the road. I had a few safe jumps going into the second to last obstacle just to be safe, but besides that, I feel like I had a pretty decent time left and everything went pretty smooth. Coming into stage 2, you can say there's a little bit of pressure. 8 in a row is a lot. So to keep that going is definitely a little bit of pressure on my shoulders. But as far as the obstacles go on stage 2, I'm feeling pretty confident. Cactus Jack, I know I got to take my time with those save jumps. I like to go fast, so I just got to make sure I'm getting each one down. But besides that, I feel like if I just take everything one obstacle at a time, I can find myself on stage 3. We'll see what happens.
Last tournament, Tournament 22 of Irish Warrior, was an all-time low in this course. Worse than all of my rail canyon, rail climb failures. It sucked. I'm not gonna lie, it was very heartbreaking to fail like that. Clearing, it doesn't matter how much time you have left, because I still cleared. I'm on stage 2 again. Now, do my best 100-unit impression, going slow and getting through the first 2 stages, and into stage 3 and just getting through. I've been jumping for 3 years, so I'm in a pretty decent mindset for jumping right now, and I think I can get really far this tournament.
Well, let's see what happens here for this field of 8. It's a difficult stage 2. We did see in the last tournament just that, as only 2 of the 12 got through. So we'll see what happens here. All beginning with Disappoint, number 35. He did say this was his first stage 1 clear. He ran this course before he ran the most recent Halo Sasuke, where he also beat stage 1. Disappoint making his way across this beam flipper. He's moving pretty good here through this first obstacle. Almost overshot that second beam. Now jumping up to the third. And now a couple jumps left. Looks like he's setting himself up, jumping for the end of the beam, but he overshoots and joins unfortunate company as a failure on the beam flipper. Hate to see it. Man, so he finally beat stage 1 just to only do one obstacle better than the cargo climb. But hey, it's still a stage 1 clear, and it's hopefully a run that he can build on for next time. He now knows what stage 2 feels like. But now we have another competitor that failed the beam flipper before. It is Flamosaurus. He failed it all the way back in Tournament 14 when it debuted. But Flame, so far so good here on this first couple beams. And now this last one, he's going to stop at the end there and get through. And now Flame onto the donuts. He's up to the third. Oh, he doesn't get the jump to the fourth. That is unfortunate. Gets up on the second try, though, and gets up. All right, Flame didn't lose too much time there. He's got 97 as he gets onto the sun of the planetarium. Gets a save jump there on that first planet. Almost walked off. Down to Venus, up to Earth. All right, dropping on down to Mars. Getting a good save jump there. And now this big jump up to Jupiter has been made a little easier, but he gets that. Now this jump up to Saturn's been made harder, but he gets that. And now the downward 3 to finish. He's on the Pluto, the last one, 10 balls in total, and he's figured it all out. And now it's the circle twist. Took him out the last time he was here in Tournament 21. Flame moving good, though. He gets a save jump at the end of the first circle and cannot stick that last peg. Flame screws up a save jump, and he is out on the circle twist again. Hate to see that for him, but hopefully, a run he can build on. Still a good tournament for Flame. Again, it was a difficult stage 1, and he got through. So we'll now see how this man handles his run on stage 2 of tournament 23. It is Hunter Unit 751, 16th time here, but he really has a new nemesis. 3 of the last 4 times he's been here, he's failed the circle twist. The one time he beat it, he cleared the whole stage in tournament 20. So we'll see what happens here. Actually, if we're being super technical, the last 2 times he's beaten the circle twist, he's beaten the stage. He did that in tournament 15 as well. So Hunter up to the third donut. He really didn't have any troubles there on the beam flipper, and the donuts are no match for him either. And he's at 105 going into the super. He's not even close to Super Launch or Supermarket. He's on the planetarium. He's up to Earth and now dropping down to Mars, getting a good save jump. Getting a second one for good measure, being a little cautious here, but he's still moving really good as he gets to jump up to Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. I can name all the planets, and Hunter can get through the obstacle. And now, 79 seconds left. It is the circle twist. Come on, Hunter. As he is doing the Joey Davis skip peg technique. We've seen this technique from Joey. Like I said before, it is a little risky, but he's pulling it off. So far, so good. And now he's at the end of the second circle. Now going forward the third circle. He makes the transition and he walks off. Oh my goodness, deja vu all over again. Hunter Unit 751. His third tournament in a row. It's the circle twist that ends his day. That's got to be so frustrating. He did the exact same thing in the last tournament. Off the second circle, he just tried to position himself for this next jump once he made the transition between circles, and he just walked himself off. I mean, it's just, again, it's easy to do. Those pegs are super small, but to make that mistake twice in a row has got to be so upsetting for him. Oh man, just hate to see it, but there's always next time, and hopefully Hunter can figure that obstacle out. But now it is double ump. This competitor, he's never had trouble with the circle twist. He's beaten it in each of the last 2 tournaments, but he's not beaten the stage in either of the last 2 tournaments. He did beat this stage back in Tournament 5. So we'll see what Ump can do here as he's on the beam flipper here. Being a little cautious here at the start of this. Nothing wrong with that. And now coming to the end and through the first obstacle. Took him about 24 seconds. Not the fastest pace, but that is still fine. As now he's on to the donuts. Just don't want to make a mistake here. Again, it's a pretty quick obstacle now with only 5 donuts instead of 8, but it doesn't matter. He is through. And now it's this planetarium. He's moving pretty good through this so far. And now this next big drop. This is a tough jump down to Mars, but he gets that. And now the big jump up to Jupiter. He gets that. Going to the final few on the end of this obstacle, this downward stretch. No match for Double Ump, though. 75 seconds left. Plenty of time to this point. He's just got to keep it moving here, and he should be in a good spot. As it's the circle twist now for Ump as he makes the transition to the second circle. Like I talked about, Ump has never struggled with this obstacle. He's never failed it. This is the jump. All right, Hunter made this jump. He fell off that first peg, but Ump will not do that. He will get around, get to the end of the third circle, take a save jump on that last peg, and get through. 46 seconds left. Not the most time in the world, but still should be okay. Pandora's Box has been difficult for him in the past, but he sticks the ledge. He failed it in Tournament 21. He gets through it today like he did last time, but this was the obstacle that took him out last time. The Mongoose obstacle, the super launch. Ump, well known for his driving. Can he get it today? Yes, he can. Lands right on the front of that platform. Scoots to the middle. Well done there. And now 20 seconds left. It's not a guarantee. Just got to keep it moving here. And he should be home. 15 seconds left for 4 walls. They are the harder walls. They're a little narrower for the final 4. 10 seconds left. 2 walls to go. He gets around that 7th one. Got to get around that last wall. Jump up. Hit the buzzer, and he's done it with 1.77 seconds left. And that was just another great run. He used the time limit to his advantage. Went fast in spots. Took his time where he needed to. It all added up to his first trip to Stage 3 since Tournament 5. Well done, Double Ump. And we will see how our last 4 competitors react to that. The floodgates are now open. And now it's Strafe Helix. Again, he beat the stage in Tournament 21. Fell at the supermarket last time. He actually timed out, and the stage is virtually identical, so he's got to keep his pace up. And he's moving pretty good here on this first obstacle, so that's a promising start for Strafe Helix. He skips almost all the way across that last beam. He beats the beam flipper in 18 seconds. That is a great start. Strafe appears to have taken the initiative of last time where he, just went too slow, and that's what cost him a trip to Stage 3. I mean, he timed out, I'm pretty sure, around that 7th wall. Like, he still was probably a good 5 or 6 seconds short of getting to Stage 3. But he's moving good here. Now going for Jupiter, almost came up short. But he makes that jump, and now this trip downwards, you can stop on these balls. It's not essential that you full send it, but he has done that. 82 at the end of the planetarium. Very impressive stuff. And now at the end of that first circle, jumping for the second, he is there. And you just watched his fellow Brit, his Ninja Warrior real-life training buddy, Hunter Unit 751, fail at this obstacle. He wants to get revenge for him. He's gotten past the peg, at least, that Hunter failed. But now he's at the end of that third circle, taking some time to set up the dismount. It's not the hardest dismount in the world, but he gets through that. Now Pandora's Box. He's failed it before in Tournament 16 back on Halo 5, but it will not take him out here in Tournament 23, and now he's climbing those stairs with a lot of time in hand. But this super launch, you can never take it for granted. Can he figure this one out? Yes, he can. No problems there for Strafe Helix. 31 seconds left on the clock, as he is just a few walls away from his second trip in a row to the third stage. Or, I'm sorry, second trip in the last 3 tournaments to the third stage. Strafe Helix, 16 seconds left. He's coming to the last 2 walls. Coming to that last wall, no problems whatsoever for Strafe Helix on the supermarket. 8.56 seconds left. Like I said, that's got to be about 12, 13, maybe even more faster than how he did this stage in the last tournament. Incredible job by Strafe Helix to pick up the pace, and he will get his second trip to Stage 3 as a result. And now it's one of the 2 that beat the stage in the last tournament, his Smokey Massacre. He also beat the stage back in Tournament 21. Smokey has had his battles with this stage, but all in all, he's gotten a lot better at this stage in recent tournaments. So, again, considering this stage is basically the same as last time, should be right up Smokey's alley. But now he is going through that first obstacle. No problems there on the beam flipper, through in pretty good pace, about 17 seconds. And now it's the donuts. We've only seen Flame screw up a jump here, but otherwise everyone's been able to execute their jumps. There are big jumps. We've seen competitors fail it in the past, but no problem there for Smokey. And now jumping up to Earth, down to Mars, getting a save jump. And now setting himself up. He gets the big jump up. The second big jump up, no problems on either one of those. And now these downward jumps. And man, he is flying even faster than Strafe to that point, about 84 through the planetarium. As we saw from Ump, you need about 70 to 75 through the planetarium, and these competitors are already about 10 seconds ahead of pace through the first 3 obstacles. Very solid work. But now Smokey trying to execute this circle twist. He's failed it before. Of course, he landed on top of it in Tournament 20 after the ball glider. That was kind of an unfortunate circumstance. He can't do that now, but he is through the circle twist. Now Pandora's box. He sticks the ledge, going for that pole, going for the dismount. He is across. 49 seconds left. Smokey with plenty of time. But now it's a super launch. This is an obstacle that he failed infamously in Tournament 9. Can he get it here today? Yes, he can. Smokey Massacre with so much time here for the supermarket, which is good for him because he likes to be cautious on this obstacle. It's very easy to make a mistake here if you're trying to rush through. That is the beauty of this obstacle in this spot. But Smokey looking good so far. 22 seconds left. He's around the 6th wall. 2 walls to go, and he's on a rapid pace. He's not quite going to touch Fireball's crazy time from last time, but it is a very solid performance. 14.01 seconds remaining for Smokey Massacre. Just a solid run. Again, he's found something here on stage 2. I'm not really sure what the answer is, but he will be on to stage 3 for his 3rd tournament in a row. Well, we have 3 competitors now on to the 3rd stage, and now this man would love to join him. It is Fireball. He has been on a tear on this stage. In the last tournament, he really just showed absolute excellence on this stage, beating it with 26 seconds left. And, this stage is basically the same other than, the modifications made to certain jumps on the planetarium. So we'll see if Fireball will chase after that record or just focus on the clear. Went pretty good there through that first obstacle, the beam flipper, and up the donuts with a lot of time as well. 106 getting into the planetarium. Fireball making that first drop down. Now the second drop down onto Mars. It's a tricky jump, but he gets that. And the big jump up to Jupiter. It is a relief for everybody when they make it, even with that jump being made easier. And now he's flying through that downward section. 86 at the end of the planetarium. Our competitors just continue to torch those first 3 obstacles. And now it is the circle twist. 77 on the clock. Fireball moving good. Doesn't want to do anything crazy here. Get out of control. He's fast, but he is in control, it seems like, at all times. And that's what makes him such a dangerous competitor. Such talent from Fireball. He gets the circle twist again, and now 57 seconds left. He's going for Pandora's box. Sticks the ledge. Now going for the pole. Sticks that pole. Going for the dismount. Yes. And now climbing his way up. Getting into the goose. Getting ready for the super launch. 43 seconds left on the clock. Can Fireball pull this off? Yes, he can. No problems there. He's never had problems with it, and he will continue that way. Fireball's definitely dialed it down a little bit here from last time. He was finishing right about now, last tournament, which is kind of crazy to fathom, but he is still flying through this stage. He's got 2 walls to go, 20 seconds left, as he's going to slowly get his way around that 7th wall, and now take his time there on the 8th wall. He's just going to miss out on Smokey's time, but still 13.18 seconds left. You really have to put together a special run to beat the Klaxon on this stage too, and Fireball's done it 2 tournaments in a row, and we'll see him on stage 3 yet again. Also, forgive me if he did beat the Klaxon in Tournament 21. I'm not referencing that and forgot about that, so that's my bad if he did. All right, though, we have Joey Davis at number 50. We have 4 out of 7 so far in stage 2. If he clears, this would be a rare above 50% stage 2 after last tournament. It was one of the hardest stage 2s we've ever had, and it's basically the same stage 2. But Joey, no problems there on the beam flipper, and now going for the donuts and through that. Again, he's not failed this stage 2 since tournament 14. And that was on the salmon ladder, and the salmon ladder is not in this stage 2, so it's got to be good for him, build his confidence a little bit. but it is his first time taking on the planetarium. A little close there on Jupiter. Ooh, he almost made a mistake there on Saturn. He got a little bit of a slide jump. Got a good save jump to get himself under control, though. And now he is through that. And now it is the circle twist. See if he does his skips technique. We saw him do this in Tournament 21. We saw Hunter kind of adapt this. Unfortunately, was not able to get through. But again, we've seen a few competitors go for this. It's less jumps. Hypothetically, it's faster, but, you know, it's still dangerous. You still got to make a lot of difficult jumps doing this technique. But Joey's on that third circle. Doesn't walk off like Hunter Unit, as he's got 56 on the clock, going for the end of that last circle, and gets through. 51 on the clock. Again, like Stage 1, this isn't the usual Joey pace. Joey did fill the Pandora's box in Tournament 13, but at Tournament 23, 10 tournaments later, it has no problems. And now it's the super launch. 37 on the clock. Can he land this again? Ooh, a little far forward, but he is okay. And he's got 30 seconds left for the supermarket yet again. He knows what to do at this point. Just, again, same old song and dance. Don't do anything crazy. Don't make a mistake. 20 seconds left for the harder section, but he's looking good. This could be another rare occurrence of Joey not beating the klaxon here as he's coming around the 7th wall. We'll hear the klaxon again, but he gets around that 8th wall, bonks himself a little bit, but it doesn't matter. 6 seconds flat. Joey Davis continues to dominate the second stage of Irish Warrior, and he will get another attempt at that Stage 3. It's got to be good for him. Hoping to make another push for the final stage. So like I said, we'll have 5 out of 8 get through Stage 2 above 50%. Smokey, Fireball, Strafe, Joey, and Ump are the crew. We did see Disappoint fail the Beam Flipper, and Flame and Hunter unfortunately go down again on the Circle Twist. We'll see now if this group of 5, if any of them, can become the first to defeat this stage on Halo Infinite. All beginning with the discus throw, 4 jumps up, and then the big drop down to the 5th one. You stick that one, and then you jump up to the 6th and get through. And then it's the Infinity Rings, was the 3rd obstacle, got bumped up to the 2nd in the last tournament. 6 rings, you got to make very difficult semi-corner jumps to make those jumps. And then it's the hockey pucks. Debuted last time, made its mark early on, taking out Fireball. The 6 pucks do get smaller as you go, so you really got to be in control, have a good technique down, whether you're going to stick the ledges or save jump your way around. And then it's the Giga Cliffhanger. 2 jumps across, jump up, drop down, up to the 5th ledge, and then that first of the 2 corner jumps. It is difficult to make those. Then the 2 laterals, the 2 upward jumps. This big drop is not to be overlooked. And then that crazy jump got made harder for Infinite. It is difficult. And then the 2nd corner wrap going in the other direction. If you somehow get through all that, you are one of the very few to survive the 13 ledges from hell. 3 obstacles stand in your way then. The castle wall, the 8 pegs, you gotta jump your way up. And then it's the scrambled eggs. This obstacle's 1 of 3 so far. Fireball failed it in 21, and Smokey failed it in 22. But if you get through those 4 eggs, it's the swap winder between you and the final stage. 6 corner jumps and 6 transitions you gotta make. Very difficult jumps. Then you make that last transfer onto the resting pole and make the final jump onto that platform. And if you're somehow able to get through all of that, you'll be climbing the final stage.
Yeah, so beating Stage 2 was a bit of a battle. Like I barely cleared with like 2 seconds. Yeah, I tried to just keep it constantly smooth pace, but not go too fast, and obviously just enough time. Here on Stage 3, it's going to be, it's a gauntlet, so I just want to at least get to the cliffhanger. I think I failed the 3rd obstacle last time, so if I can get a personal best, it'll be alright by me.
It was definitely good beating Stage 2 again. A little bit disappointed. It could have been 3 Stage 3s in a row, but it's what I could have, should have. But hopefully I can get back to the end of that first transition of cliffhanger, beat it. I've beaten every single obstacle at least once, so hopefully I can just put all of that together and hopefully fingers crossed beat this stage. Unlikely, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
It's great to be back on Stage 3. The run I had last time, I was very happy to finally beat this monstrosity of a cliffhanger, but these scrambled eggs got me. I didn't even get into the first one, so that was a little embarrassing. My goal is obviously to improve over the last tournament, but man, that was a deep run last tournament, and I'd be so happy if I could even get past the cliffhanger again. So we'll see what happens.
Stage 2 went pretty smooth, just like I said. I don't think I had really any slip-ups, just like stage 1. Took my time on a Cactus Jack, got through that, made sure I was taking some extra save jumps just to be careful. But stage 2 went pretty smooth. Coming into stage 3, getting to stage 3 10 times is a pretty nice achievement. That's always my goal for every tournament that I do. Coming into it though, I'm definitely not as confident as I was in the first 2 stages. I got this obstacle behind me that I'd done goofed on last tournament that I plan on beating this tournament. I'd like to get to the cliffhanger. If I do by chance get through the cliffhanger, I could end up beating the stage. I could fail any of the last 3 obstacles. As long as I take my time on those last 3, I have a pretty good chance. But right now, just focus on the cliffhanger and let's see if we can get by it.
Stage 2 felt like a pretty normal run. Clearing was 6 seconds seems to be the normal amount for me, so pretty normal run. Stage 3, not much to say. I'm just worried about the cliffhanger and the last obstacle, to be honest, just the normal stuff. The cliffhanger, I'm always worried about these corner jumps. The last obstacle, it's where I failed last time I was on stage 3. It's a really tough obstacle. Those eggs, another really difficult obstacle, but other than that, it's about it. I think there's an outside shot of me clearing the stage, but we'll just see how it goes.
Well, here we go. 5 competitors left to make a push for the tower. First them to go is Ump Double Ump. Again, a run a long time coming. It's been since about November of 2020 since Ump has been on stage 3 of this course. His first time taking on the discus throw, drop down, save jump, he is okay. Wasn't the cleanest, but he is across. And now, it's the Infinity Rings. Precision Pyramid got taken out in the last tournament, the obstacle that took him out in Tournament 5, so no chance for him to get revenge there. But if he gets to the cliffhanger, it will be a personal best. He's taking his time here across these Infinity Rings. You gotta get very solid jumps. He's setting up these jumps perfectly fine. Ump always tends to thrive on these stage 3s because he's able to take his time, set up some jumps, figure out his techniques. But this is the obstacle standing between him and the personal best. It's the hockey pucks. And he's taking some time here, trying to stick each of these, walk his way around. It looks like will be his strat of choice. He's on to that 4th one. Sticks that one, and now running, going for the 5th. Ump Double Ump. These are some very narrow ledges, but he's hanging in there. And now going for that 6th one. Is he going to stick this one? No, looks like he's just going to jump around and get through. And Ump Double Ump now on to the Giga Cliffhanger. First jump across. It's a little bit of a slide there, but gets a nice stick there, and now the jump up. Through that, and now first downward drop on this obstacle. Ump sticks that one. Not a whole lot of urgency here from Ump, but he's taking his time making the jumps. This is the separator, the first corner wrap. Can Ump Double Ump figure this out? Ump goes for it, and he jumps wide. Ump Double Ump. It's a great tournament for him. It's a personal best. But unfortunately, his day ends at the Giga Cliffhanger. He joins that list of just so many people that have had their days ended on that obstacle. And now it's Stray Felix. He failed that exact jump in Tournament 21, so he knows what that feels like. Hoping to maybe do a little better today. First things first, though, discus throw. Not to be overlooked. Strafe drops down, save jump, he is there. And Strafe is through onto the Infinity Rings. He beat this obstacle as Obstacle 3 last time. It is now Obstacle 2 of this stage. So Strafe kind of using that other side, so we're spinning around, getting an opposite camera angle here. Strafe on that last ring. No problems with that obstacle. And now it is the hockey pucks. I know there's not too many Brits that play hockey, but Strafe's just going to have to adopt the Canadian national pastime and figure out how to play hockey, I guess. I don't know. But he is save jumping his way around, doing pretty well here. Just keeping himself under control. Don't panic here. as he's going for that 6th one. Looks like he'll just continue to save jump around. He went the full way around that last puck, but doesn't matter. He is through, and now it's his chance for revenge on the Giga Cliffhanger. Strafe Helix really taking some time here to focus, settle in here on this obstacle. First jump is there, and now the jump up. Yep. Strafe Helix taking some time here, setting himself up for the first drop. He's there, and now the jump up to the 5th, and he's coming up on the jump that took him out 2 tournaments ago. This jump between him and a personal best. Strafe gets the save jump. He lands ledge number 6, the second face, and now it's the 2 across jumps. It's the personal best for Strafe Helix, but you know he wants more. He's going for the 2nd across jump, just about getting it. Didn't get the cleanest jump off, but now it's the first of the 2 upward jumps. The second one bumps himself a little bit, but he's good. Now this big drop, not easy. Save jump, he's there. Now the crazy jump. What's his strat gonna be? He's just gonna go right for it. Whoa, that was close, but he is there, and now just 1 corner wrap between him and the end of the obstacle, and he bounces off the ledge. Looks like he just jumped a little too far outside, didn't bring himself back in enough to land clean on the ledge, didn't even give himself a chance at a save jump, and that's how quick it can end. So close for Strafe Helix, but he's out there, and now it is Smoky Massacre taking on the discus throw, an obstacle he has failed in the past, and he's failed it again. Oh my goodness. Smoky Massacre got first place in the last tournament, but he's become the first person to ever fail this obstacle. Multiple times he's done exactly what Flame did in Tournament 19. He just basically thought he got a good enough jump to land on the discus on that downward jump, and then just didn't get the save jump off when he probably needed it. And in this case, looks like he just bounces off the pole a little bit, and that pushes him to the right. And just like that, that's how fast it can end. Smoky Massacre out on the first obstacle, 1 tournament after getting to the 6th obstacle this stage. Unbelievable. And just like that, we're down to 2. Fireball, hoping to block out what he just saw here, gets a save jump, and he lands that 5th discus up to the 6th, and Fireball is at least through the first obstacle. Now, it's the Infinity Rings. Fireball took a little bit of time there on the second one, but now he's going for his usual full send strategy on this obstacle and through again. And now it's the hockey pucks, the one that he wants. Took him out last time. He's going quick here, getting a couple save jump, or basically 1 save jump, and then going on the 2nd jump. Look at how smooth he's doing this. You would have never guessed he failed this obstacle in the last tournament with how he just did it. And now it is the Giga Cliffhanger. He was the first competitor to ever defeat it on Halo 5 and on Halo Infinite. Has taken him out before, though, so not to be taken lightly. Here's that first corner wrap. Fireball sticks it. Well done. Good save jump there to keep himself in control. And now he's going across. Second one. Now jump up. And the second one, yes, Fireball. He can't do his triple spring anymore, but it's no matter. He's going right for the crazy jump after the drop down. Well done. But he knows this is a big jump. Strafe just failed this final corner. Fireball gets it. And he will get to the platform, and Fireball will defeat the Cliffhanger again. I mean, just crazy. He keeps finding a way to get through. And once again, he will take on the castle wall. He did fail this in Tournament 15, but he's beaten it in Tournaments 16, 19, and 21. Fireball up to that 3rd peg, up to the 4th. Up to the 5th. Up to the 6th. He's not making any mistakes. So far, so good here. Fireball up to the 7th. 1 jump to go. He is up clean. No mistakes on the castle wall. Now it's the eggs. It took him out in Tournament 21, but he is going through nicely. Full send, and Fireball is across. And Fireball is just the 2nd competitor to ever take on the Swap Winder. The last obstacle, he makes the first corner, gets across the second one. This is the jump Joey failed in 21, but he gets it. This is the best run of this era. And now he's on that 3rd one, gets around. Fireball gets onto the fourth. He is speeding his way along. He's making crazy difficult corner jumps. 180 corners. He gets the fifth one going across. He's on that last corner. He is there. Oh my goodness. Fireball. 2 jumps to go. Going for the rest bar. And he comes up short. Fireball is 2 jumps short of getting back to the final stage. And it's the same story for Fireball. The last obstacle, stage 3, continues to stump him. Tournament 16, it was the flying bar. Tournament 19, it was the rolling stairs. And now in tournament 23, he fails the swap winder. He is the trifecta of last obstacle fails in this era without a final stage. He got through the egg so nicely, really held himself under control, got the jump that Joey failed last time, got so smoothly through this obstacle. It looked like today was going to be the day for Fireball. It would have been 20 tournaments in the making, his return trip to the final. But then here it looked like he might have not just barely didn't get enough of this jump. It's a big transfer to get onto the rest pole. And unfortunately, Fireball just couldn't get enough on that last jump. He might have, he probably could have backed up a little bit more, could have crouched maybe a little earlier. Either way, just so painful. He was so close to having a chance to get to the final stage, but will have to wait yet again another day.
Nice.
No.
Oh no!
Oh, 1 jump away.
He's 1 jump from stage 4. God dang. Irish is even speechless.
I'm sorry, Rish. It was there.
You hate to hear it. I mean, nice of him to apologize to me. You got to pull for Fireball. He's had such a good run, but unfortunately it's not enough today. And also that last jump is not a gimme by any circumstance, but definitely Fireball was feeling confident about it. But either way, we're on the last man standing. Joey Davis, he makes that drop. No problems there. It's got to be a relief for him. Again, he started the whole discus throw club when he failed it in the debut tournament of the discus throw in tournament 10. Since then, we've heard him say some choice words about the discus throw, but he's got through every time he's gotten here since. Now Joey going across these rings. Got a very high jump going for that last one, but he is there. Joey, last time he was here, failed the swap winder. But before that, he had 3 final stage appearances in a row, 17, 19, and 20. He's never attempted the hockey pucks here, but he's got a pretty sound technique. Looks like he's trying to stick all of these, similar to what we saw from Ump Double Ump. Ump did save jump this last one, though. Will Joey stick this one? Oh, he will. That is super difficult to do, but he has done it. Well done by Joey Davis. And now it is the Giga Cliffhanger yet again for him. He's failed this obstacle a few times in the past, but he gets that drop down, jumping up to the 5th. Now the first corner wrap. Can he get it? Joey Davis taking some time setting up, gets a save jump, he's across, and now the first lateral. No problems there. He's going right for that second lateral jump. No issue. Going up, first upward jump. Oh, he's gonna save jump there. Now back himself up, get the maximum arc to get up to that second upward jump. And now, save jumps on that downward jump. Gonna go for his crazy double jump technique, and he makes it with room to spare. 1 corner wrap to go. Joey Davis gets a save jump, lands the ledge, and Joey Davis is through the cliffhanger again, and he is on the castle wall. Joey Davis, 3 obstacles away from the final. No one has ever gotten 4 finals on this course. He's tied with Weapon Matt on 3 finals. And Joey, hopefully he's not looking ahead. I might have maybe looked ahead, but he's got to stay focused there because he missed the jump to the 4th, fell down to the 2nd. That is fine. And now he's back up to the 4th. Up to the 5th. No, he drops to the 3rd. Another mistake for Joey. He misses another one. Oh my goodness. He is down to the 2nd. Again, as long as you don't go back to that resting platform before the obstacle, you are allowed to miss jumps and save yourself. But he's back up to the 4th. He failed this jump once. He failed it again. Oh my goodness. He gets a save jump. Whoa. That could have been a complete disaster. Needed a great save jump just to stick that third peg. Third attempt at the fifth peg. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's up there. Jumping to the sixth. This is a complete just cluster of an attempt here on the castle wall, but he's finding a way to push through. He's up to the eighth peg and he is there. He's on to the scrambled eggs. Can he get this one again? He gets into that first one, going right for the second one. Oh, no way! Joey is out on the scrambled eggs, and that ends the tournament. It looked so close, but the margins are so slim here. Joey Davis on that second one. Oh my goodness, it looks like he's in it for a split second. It looks like his knees were just clinging to it, hanging on for dear life. But he just didn't push far enough forward, just didn't go high, and like just jumped barely too low to stick inside of that. And it's the danger going for it all in a row. You can't really set up your jumps. And it worked out for him in Tournament 21, but unfortunately, Tournament 23 is a different story, and Joey is out there. Still another solid performance for him, but it will be Fireball taking first place today. But we have seen yet again, these last two obstacles on Stage 3 are very difficult, but they are doable. And Fireball has shown the final stage on Halo Infinite well within reach. And the question is, will somebody get there in Tournament 24 and maybe even climb to the top and achieve total victory? Those will be questions, though, for the future. I thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Irish Warrior.